Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay and welcome to another year of Jay Talks Philadelphia Eagles Football 2022 season week 1 recap against the Detroit Lions. Give you my thoughts on the game, talk about stats, talk about player of the game, and my game preview for week 2. So Eagles got the win against Detroit in a 38-35 victory. It was a very close game. The Eagles had a 31-14 point lead, but they are outscored the second half. But they managed to hold on and get the win. It was an ugly win. It was a hard-fought game. It was brutal. Lions were very well prepared. Eagles were not. I mean, there was some things that I like to address that they need to improve. Let's start with the obvious. The Eagles did win the game, but they need, number one, they need to quit letting Jalen Hurts run around. He needs to be a pocket passer. If they're going to run the ball, they need to feed Miles Sanders to give him more carries. He did have some carries in the game, but he needs at least 20 carries a game. I mean, on my Jalen Hurts run, but he can't be taking late hits. And plus, another thing, too, second thing, late hits on Jalen Hurts. They need to look at him more often and get some flags on late hit on quarterback, too. You can't be taking shots like that as well. All right, in today's news, the Eagles lost Derek Barnett for the year. He tore his ACL. I know they didn't play the rookie Jordan Davis that much. I figured they probably had to have him watch and learn, see how the veterans play. I sense they'll probably get him more involved maybe next week, see how he does. But overall, this team needs to get better at tackling. Number 3, I'm going to talk about number 3. They need to do a better job of tackling and shutting down the opposition running game, because after Detroit can put up 35 points on this defense, they need to make a lot of adjustments, especially against next week. You're facing a good Viking team. So there's some positives, there's some negatives. They got ugly win. Detroit played a very physical game. It wasn't easy, but we didn't manage to get the W. But like I said, Jalen Hurts needs to stay in the pocket more, throw the ball more. Don't look at all your options and take off. I know they're trying, like to scramble, but he needs to do less of that. Feed Miles Sanders more of the ball, because he's getting 20 attempts a game, stuff like that. Penalties need to be shut. And another thing they need to do as well, I forgot to mention, another thing they need to do is get more of a pass rush. I mean, yeah, they did blitz, but they need to get more sacks to the quarterback. They didn't get any sacks, so I'm afraid not. So let's go to the stats here. The Eagles had a total of 455 total yards to the Lions 386. Eagles had 10 penalties for 61 yards. They got to stop doing that. Detroit had 7 penalties for 65. Eagles had more time possession. Eagles had 31 minutes and 34 seconds. Detroit had 28 minutes and 26 seconds. Jalen Hurts, his stats, they got to limit him down. I mean, yeah, he passed the ball 32 times, but blow that down just a little bit more, not too much. 18 for 32, 243 yards. He did have a touchdown. He did have a touchdown in that game. Jared Goff had 21 for 37, 215 yards, 2 touchdowns. Miles Sanders carried the ball 13 times for 96 yards, and he got a rushing touchdown. Jalen Hurts, 17 attempts. You can't have your quarterback running the football that many times. No. That's not good. Not good at all. Kenneth Gainwell, 5 carries, 20 yards. He did get a score. I think Boston Scott also got a score as well. 4 attempts, 10 yards. I'll find out in a second. Deontay Swift right here. They need to shut down the running game. 15 attempts, 144 yards. 50 was his longest. Jay Williams, 11 carries, 28 yards. Jared Goff, 2 attempts, 9 yards. My player of the game goes to new wide receiver A.J. Brown, who had 10 catches, 155 yards. That's a new record for an Eagle debuting. So, Dallas got 3 catches, 60 yards. Kenneth Gainwell, 2 catches, 12 yards. Miles Sanders caught 2 for 9. Zachary Pascal caught 1%. I know. I think Deontay caught one, but I'm not sure. But I didn't say it in the stats. A. St. Brown, 8 catches, 64 yards. D. Clark, 4 catches for the 82. Sawkin, Torkins, 38. Swift, 33 for 31. Jay Reynolds, 1 for 20. And Jay Williams, 1 for 2. I don't know the correct names, but let's go to the scoring summary here. I like to say player of the game goes to whatchamacallit, A.J. Brown, caught 10 for catches for 155 yards. No touchdown. That's the bad part. No touchdown. I touchdown that game. Going to scoring, that Detroit got on the board early with a Jay Williams with a 1-yard touchdown runs for the Lions. Second quarter, Eagles got a touchdown with Jalen Hurts, Miles Sanders, and an interception by new Eagle Bradbury, 27 yards, and made 21-7. Detroit answered back with a 7-yard run from Swift, made 21-14. Jake Elliott made it 24-14 going to half with a 23-yard field goal. Kane Gainwell got a touchdown, made it 31-14. Then this one they scored. When Detroit got another score, made St. Brown caught 4 touchdown pass, made 31-21. Eagles got another touchdown, which was their last score of the game. Boston Scott. So you got Miles Sanders, Kenneth Gainwell, Boston Scott, Miles Sanders, and Jalen Hurts ran for a touchdown. That's 4 different players ran for a touchdown. So interesting right there. Boston Scott made it 38-21. Then 1-yard run from Jay Williams made it 38-20, and then a touchdown from Chark from God made it 38-35. Right now, the Eagles need to make adjustments, tackling, shutting down the run, getting pressure to the quarterback with the defensive front. I don't mind the blitzes, but you need to get pressure. That defensive front needs to get more in the field. Maybe we see Jordan Davis get more playing time next week, because next week is going to be a test for them. It's going to be Monday night in our home opener against the Minnesota Vikings. I expect this one to be a very close game. The Vikings they pretty much destroy the Green Bay Packers. So this is going to be a very interesting. This is going to be a test to this team. Hopefully they make the adjustments so they can contain them. I say this game will come down to the quarterback, Jalen Hurts, against the Minnesota defense. See how he does in week 2. But still, they need to feed Miles Sanders the ball. They need to get him more attempts. 13's not enough to remain, in my opinion. You need to lead him at least 20 attempts. They get him going. Limit the pass and protect the quarterback more. Feed him the ball. Feed him the ball. They did force a turnover. I like that. They need to get more, like I said, they need to get more pressure on the quarterback. Get Kirk Cousins rattle. Get some sacks. Make him some throws. Another thing I like to see him do is go kick field goals. I know it's been a bad week for kickers for week 1. It's been a very crazy week 1, I'll say that, but this is a bad week. I mean, let's start not go for it. How about we take some points? I know you want to get the touchdown, but let's be a little bit smart in case you don't get it. How about we start taking points? But it is what it is. So I predict the Eagles could get the W if everything goes the right way. I say it's a close one. Let's just say 27-24. Close game. Let's just count it by field goal. If it doesn't go the Eagles' way, they don't shut down Kirk Cousins in the running game, and they don't get Jalen Hurts gets off to a good start. It's going to be, I'll say 28-24. Let's go with that. But anything can happen. But it's possible. But we'll have to wait and see. I hope Derek Barnett gets better soon. He tore his ACL. I know he wanted to be better this year than last year, because they did bring him back. But now he's on the shelf, unfortunately, so they're going to have to find a way to replace him. I know Josh Sweat can get in there because he's a good pass rusher as well, but that's just, here he is trying to prove that he's, I know the fans were getting after him. Us Eagles fans were getting after him because they like him, but he's now gone for the year. So see Josh Sweat more out in the field with Hargrave and Cox and Drake and Moran. Or we see Jordan Davis out in the field more. I think the reason why they ain't playing much, I think they had him sit Learn. Let him learn. Watch the veterans play. Don't throw him out there. Yeah, don't throw him out there. Maybe he'll just sit there. Maybe have him come out there a couple times. But he's a rookie. Like I said, not throw him in the wolves yet, but get him ready. Get him ready. So that's my thoughts on the Eagles game. Thoughts on the Eagles stats and stuff, and my preview. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit a like, comment, and also please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I'd like to thank all my subscribers for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, and viewing. Without you, I won't be doing these. So, thank you, everybody. Hope you have a safe and wonderful Monday, and I'll see you next time. Take care, stay safe, stay humble, be a blessing, and fly, Eagles, fly.